Hey there, guys. We're on snack break doing other stuff at the moment, but we will be back. And what we're doing is showing some of our past episodes that had some meaning for us. And mine this time is Bob Mcdonald, the host of Quirks and Quarks, because he is somebody that I listen to every week. And to actually get to meet him and talk with him was a real treat for me. So here it is, Bob Mcdonald.
Hashtag snack break.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yes.
This is our
Happy
second
holidays.
Christmas episode.
Oh, it's our second Christmas.
It's the second
Don't.
Christmas
I'm just like I'm
episode.
on the edge.
Should we sing a Merry Christmas song? We wish you a Merry
Hey,
Christmas.
happy Saturnalia.
Happy Saturnalia. Who's our guest today, Bonnie?
Bob Mcdonald.
From Wonderstruck.
Bob Mcdonald wonders about a lot of things, just like you do.
His 30th year of hosting Quirks and
Quirks and
Quarks.
Quarks. He's also an author. An Earthling's Guide to Outer Space.
Canadian Spacewalkers.
Measuring the Earth with a Stick.
Wonderstruck 2.
The Future is Now is his latest book.
He's been bringing science to the public for over 40 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Mcdonald.
Yeah!
Hey, hello. How's everyone?
But in school, were you interested in science or what's the spark?
I can show you the very influence when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Right behind me here. This book my mother gave to me when I was 7 years old. It's called The Planets. It's full of drawings of what the planets might be like. And there was one that I fell right into. The caption just says, seen from Amalthea's closest moon, Jupiter would cover 1/4 of your sky. I thought, wow, that's a real place. This was hugely influential. It told me that the Earth is just one planet of a whole family, and all the others are really, really different.
You went to university.
York University for 2 years studying English and philosophy, did a lot of theater, and then I dropped out after second year because I was a terrible student. Ended up working construction for a couple of years.
You got a job at the Science Center?
That's correct. My girlfriend was working there during the summer. She said, they're hiring full-time people. You'd be really good at that. I literally drove my truck to the Science Center. I met the head of education, told him, I've always loved science and I've done some theater, and this brings both of those things together.
Wow.
I just talked his ear off and he hired me on the spot, just on enthusiasm.
Got a clip from Wonderstruck.
We're having a scary story read to us out of a book, but it's not a book on paper. It's on one of these. Hi, I'm Bob Mcdonald. Welcome to Wonderstruck. Are you wondering how this is done? I'm sure you're curious or you wouldn't be here. Good science is good questions. So let's ask some questions and see what we come up with.
I love that. Good science is good questions.
They were looking for a host, same kind of thing. When I met the producer, we did a pilot and they liked it. We thought of ourselves as nature of things with a sense of humor.
Your book, The Future is Now.
I wrote it because I was getting depressed, frankly, about all the terrible environmental stories we're hearing. But I thought, well, what are the solutions? And when I started researching the book, I discovered that all the solutions are already there. We know how to capture the energy of the sun and the wind and the waves, the heat of the earth. And so what I did in the book was to just put all of those together. Where are we with our green technology?
Do you have anybody that was the person that I couldn't believe that I got to meet?
Buzz Aldrin. I was living in Toronto and I was sitting beside him at a dinner and I said, hey, I've got a sailboat in the harbor. Do you want to go sailing tomorrow?
No.
And he said, yes. I took Buzz Aldrin sailing.
Is there anything around the holiday season that people can look up in the sky and see?
There are a couple of meteor showers, but unfortunately the moon is quite full during this time. So get out and enjoy the moon. Try to see the Milky Way if you can, and just think about how far that goes. And that you're standing on a ball that's falling through this incredibly large expanding space, and just think about where you are and how far that goes. It's always a good experience.
Bob, thank you so much for your time
Thank
today. We
you.
appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much.
And don't forget, guys, if you haven't got a Christmas present yet, there's a great book, The
is now.
Future is Now.
It was fun.
That's
Thanks.
great.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
so much.
Makes everything not only accessible, but exciting. And
I know. He's really good at taking big concepts and narrowing them down to smaller ones that we can understand. Merry
Well
Christmas.
done.
That was
Merry
the best
Christmas.
Christmas.
Hey, folks, don't forget to like and
Yeah.
share.
comment.
Subscribe.